Alright, so we all know that a running week starts on a Monday and ends on a Sunday. And if you're a normal person, you count in kilometers and not in miles. So you have 7 days and many things to think about. Easy runs, threshold, intervals, aerobic, anaerobic, long runs, speed work, strength work, intervals, and in between all of that you also still have to buy some new running shoes. Anyway, that's a lot to fit into 7 days. How many kilometers do you run per week? That's probably the most frequently asked question between runners. But the answer depends on a lot of different things. Are you just running for fun? Do you have an ultimate goal? Do you want to run fast or just finish? Road or trail running? Etc, etc. A classic running week consists of a lot of easy running, speed or workout days, and the dreaded long run. A lot of people say that the long run is the most important day of the week, and if there is one day you absolutely cannot skip, it's the long run. There's also a big misconception that you always have to run hard and push that heart rate deep into the red to see some results. But that is not true at all. Most of your weekly kilometers are actually run at an easy pace. They call it the 80-20 rule. 80% should be easy, and only 20% of your weekly kilometers should be run hard and fast. In this video I will specifically talk about a running schedule for someone preparing for a marathon with a goal time in mind. If you're just running for fun or just want to finish any kind of distance, I would probably say that you should just run as much as you can handle, all at an easy pace, and for sure include a long run. Of course, you can throw in a workout somewhere in the week, but if you don't, it's not the end of the world. So, back to how many kilometers per week. This will differ for all people. We all have lives outside of running, and time becomes a major factor if you're trying to run 100 kilometers per week. But for me, I would say that if you want to run a faster marathon, that you have to aim for anything between 80 and 100 kilometers per week. I would not feel comfortable at all standing on the start line knowing that I did less than that during the build-up. So for me, that means 6 days of running with 1 full rest day without any running. In a running week, you need aerobic and anaerobic runs. Aerobic runs are the easy runs, the 80% I mentioned earlier. You can still talk while running and your heart rate is at a controlled level. Anaerobic runs are the workouts, the fast stuff, the 20%, and they hurt. But you need both types of exercises to build an overall body that is ready to take on a fast marathon. So let's look at the workouts or speed sessions during the week. Typically you would do 2 of these sessions per week, but some programs only have 1, so it all depends on how your body copes with the intensity. My first session of the week includes some short, very fast reps. So I would do 2 or 3 1.5 kilometer reps at a decently hard effort called threshold pace, and then also some 400 and 200 meter reps at a very fast pace. When I first started training a bit more seriously, I couldn't understand why doing short reps like 400 meters helps with the marathon. But hey, that is what the clever people say, so that's what I'm doing. But it does help with running economy, so that means it teaches your body to use oxygen more efficiently. The second session will be some longer intervals at threshold pace, something like 4 by 3 kilometers or 3 by 15 minutes. Strength training is something that I struggle with a lot. I hate doing it. It's boring, and I just need the ultimate self-convincing and inner force to actually do it. But it is important to prevent injuries and also just to make those legs strong. Do this once or twice a week and always on the same day as your workouts. This is so that you keep your easy days easy to fully rest up your legs. I do some leg bridges and lunges and squats and some core work, but you can basically do whatever you want. Just Google strength training for runners and you're good to go. Between the workout days, just easy runs and make sure to keep your heart rate low. The main goal is to recover. So if you're struggling to get through these days, then slow down. You want to hit those workouts with fresh legs because they are the important ones. These easy runs are just to build the kilometers and just to cruise along. And remember, you cannot push every single day into the red because you will burn out for sure. And now we get to the weekend, the long run, that early Saturday morning death march. Except it shouldn't be a march and it should include some fast running. But no fear, tomorrow you can rest, and today is the last big push to reach your weekly goal. I always aim to do a 30-kilometer long run, but you have to add in some pain sprinkles. So throw in some faster running blocks during the long run. Something like 3 by 5 kilometers or 2 by 10-kilometer blocks, all run at your goal marathon pace. Or a fast finish long run, where you gradually increase the pace as you move along. You will then finish your long run at your goal marathon pace. And that is your whole week covered. You have checked all the boxes. Easy runs, workouts, strength training, and a long run. And now just the most important part of it all. Do this week after week after week. Consistency is key. No excuses, stay injury free, and before you know it, you're standing on that start line ready to smash that PB.